I can put you on, can play for my team. Girl, you got what I need.
Us always. Hey, look, we was doing good, now we doing better. This love I got for you too much, I can't measure. New cars, new crib, we look good together. It's us always, but I'm thinking us forever. Girl, you got what I need. Racing for your love, I'm going high speed. I can put you on, can play for my team. Once you get a taste, you tell me don't leave. After all this time and money that I spent with you, I was still gonna place the highest bid with you. Girl, you're perfect, I'ma have my first kid with you. If it's up, then it's stuck, I'ma live with you. Yeah, yeah.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to us always. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe down below, turn on your post notifications, that way you get notified every time we post a new
video.
So guys, we've had a rough freaking night. Last night, we don't even know what the hell happened. We were just all chilling on the couch, sitting down, and Zayden just being Zayden. Zayden's crazy, he's in his crazy stages. But something that he's been loving to do is he's been loving to like climb over the couch and like throw himself like on the big pillows, because like our main living room has like these big ass pillows. I was sitting down and he was like in my back area, but both seen him like dive into the pillow, and as soon as he got up, he started holding his wrist and like crying, like instantly crying. Me just going into like panic mode, like, is he fine, babe? Is he fine? Bo's like, yeah, I'm sure he's fine, but like both started doing like these little movements on him.
I was just moving his wrist to make sure. My personal experience, like if something's broke, like kids are gonna be like hysterically crying. Cried for a little bit, and then like he was like whatever, but then he wouldn't move his hand, and then it was already like nighttime, so his hand didn't swell up or nothing. So I was like, he's probably cool. And then like,
but look at how he's protecting his hand.
Like he kept waking up throughout the night, like his hand, like he kept grabbing it. So I don't know now.
I was already like telling Bo last night, like, do you think we should take him in? I just started panicking, and like I was just like, it's not normal for him to like be holding it. Messed up his wrist. See how he can't do that? You see how he's struggling?
He falls all day.
He's crazy.
Like he runs and falls on his hands and everything. But you guys gotta remember too, our house is tile. And yesterday was weird because he just like literally dove. He like jumped behind Maria in between the pillows, right? And he gets up and he just goes like this. So I grab him and I was like, what happened? And he just starts like crying with his wrist.
But last night, guys, was a whole different ball game. No, like he just kept waking up crying, and I told Bo like, this isn't normal. Enséñale, how do you eat? I feel bad because I feel like he can't really use his left hand.
His right hand.
I mean, sorry, his right. Good thing he's left-handed. ¿Qué pasó, bebé? A ver, cómetelo. Cómetelo, papi, cómetelo. Cómetelo,
show everybody how you eat with your hand.
Cómetelo, papi. See, he's struggling. It like hurts to move it.
See, but look, so like if you go like this, it doesn't hurt. Go like this, it doesn't hurt. But if you twist it right here, like this, like you could feel it, like you could feel him in pain. So I don't know. Like I'm so confused because this doesn't hurt, this doesn't hurt. Like, so I don't know if he went like this
sideways and like twisted it.
I don't know, cause he legit like dove. Like you were sitting right here.
Yeah, like my back was that way, Bo was right here.
And the pillows were like this, and he just like dove like this. Like that. He like jumped and dove in, and then he just got up. But what's crazy is like kids, like infants, like even my niece, she had broke her arm, like literally broke it right here. And she like cried for a little bit. My brother and Liz were like, hey, are you cool? Like, you alright? She's like, yeah, like whatever. And then literally like 2 hours later, they're at dinner, and her arm was hella swollen. So then they go, and literally her arm was fractured.
I'm hoping that's not fractured and everything's good. He just probably sprained it.
I'm just hoping for a sprain.
I want to be, you know, safe than sorry. I'm just worried that it's still hurting him. Like, what I was saying is that he woke up a lot last night. I knew he was in pain, so we gave him some Tylenol. He slept up until like midnight, up until like 5 o'clock this morning, with not even waking up, not even pouty or nothing. He like slept good. He woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, guys, and it just did not sit well with me that he was still in pain. Like, I wanted to cry because he was just like not himself.
Skin on the grapes, cause he like bites, he chews it and spits the skin out.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just make an appointment with urgent care, cause I don't want to like wait till the morning and all the slots are taken, because urgent cares right now are crazy, guys. Like, you literally have to make appointments to, I mean, there's some that you could walk in, but you're gonna be waiting hours and hours. So We have an urgent care right here by the house that we like love to go to because they take appointments. So I booked it for the earliest they had possible. They only had like 3 time slots available, but the earliest possible was at 10:40. So I ended up booking him for that time, and then even waking up right now, he ended up falling back asleep after like 45 minutes. We put him back in his crib. Yeah, we're gonna be taking him to the urgent care. Hopefully it's nothing, but ever since he woke up this morning, I'll go ahead and insert a video like right here to kind of show you guys like how he woke up. He was grabbing his wrist and just being like whiny, and I just told him like, it's not normal, babe, like it's not normal, not freaking out. We had like an appointment today for our walkthrough. We paid some guy because we do have our 1-year walkthrough with our home.
What the?
But
you think
Zayden paid with it? So we scheduled in with some guy because obviously we don't know like what's covered through warranty. So we hired some guy that does that for a living, and he ended up rescheduling today for tomorrow to do the walkthrough prior to us doing our main walkthrough. So I was like, what if it's a sign? Like I just started thinking the worst, like what if it's a sign, and like what if like God knew that you needed to be with me? Like I don't know, I just started thinking the freaking worst. But I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to think like it's just a sprain. Our appointment is in for an hour, so we're gonna do a small little workout right now before we do take him. But we'll definitely keep you guys updated and keep Zayden in your prayers. Look, he literally is not even like messing with his right hand whatsoever. Like look at that, he's keeping it protected. It's down there. Normally he has both hands out. Like even earlier when
like he wants to. Look.
Yeah, like he can't grip it.
Look, because he can make a fist too.
No, he can, but it's like hard for him to grip it. Because even when he tried to throw the diaper this morning, Zayden be throwing his diapers every morning. Like he'd be throwing his pee-pee diapers, and he couldn't lift it.
He still grabs and everything.
Yeah, but do you notice it's not like a tight fist?
Still, just leave it over here.
Ow! He's like, Dad, leave me alone. Zayden, leave me alone, Dad. Look, there. Dad just done pissed you off now, huh? Dile, Dad, déjame en paz. Oh, I'll save you. I'll save you. I'll save you. It's because Daddy's so rough, huh? Daddy's so rough? Yeah? Look. Dile hi. Okay, dile bye. Say bye. You could just see that he's in pain. You guys see his face. Oh, my baby. So we're gonna go ahead and get our morning started before we do have to deal with going to urgent care and getting Zayden situated. We're gonna get our morning started with doing a workout, and then we'll meet back with you guys. All right, guys, so it started raining, and it's actually hailing here in Bakersfield. That almost looks like freaking snow.
It looks like snow, low-key. Look, what's the degrees outside? See, it's 50 degrees.
We actually changed baby's appointment. We ended up making it with his actual pediatrician, and then if he does need x-rays done, they could just, you know, send us out for x-rays instead of like going to an urgent care and figuring out where to go.
He legit would not like use his hand.
No, he's like protecting his hand.
It's crazy too, cause like he's so small. Like obviously he doesn't like communicate like an adult, but like their tactics and like the way they like carry themselves, even as a young age, like when they know something's wrong, like how they figure out ways to make shit happen.
Yeah.
If you think about it, that's like a trip.
And then literally right now when we're working out, this kid climbs on his toy and then like falls. And I was like, oh my god, this kid's gonna give me a freaking heart attack. He's crazy, guys. Hopefully we get some good news. We just need some clarification, some reassurance right now that everything's all good. But I'm just a little bit worried because he's still babying that arm. So it just makes me feel that something's not freaking normal.
Well,
but
something obviously hurts him. But
yeah. Let's see what doctor has to say about it. Is my baby ready? You could tell so bad he's just trying to be himself, but still not moving that right arm. Let's put him down. Que pasó, baby? He might be fine already, huh?
Nah, he's not fine. Cause look, come here.
He's like, you can't stop me. What's that? What's that, baby? You want your blankie? You want your blankie? Done. Oh. Okay. Alright. You wanna go outside? Oh, you like playing outside? Que paixão. Que paixão. You wanna go outside?
Dile sí.
You He wants to go outside so bad. Alright guys, so we are currently already in the room. We are just waiting for doctor to come in.
20 minutes later.
Guys, so doctor just seen him and she said just by looking at his hand, his wrist, she could already notice some puffiness. So it is swollen. And she's gonna get an order for him to go do x-rays right now, but most likely it's looking like he has a broken wrist. Out of all the kids.
And then he hella has like spurts of crying like this.
Yeah. So we have to give him some Tylenol and Motrin until like the orthopedic can get him in, because they're gonna go based off like the x-rays. Mama Chad. I know, we're gonna leave already, okay? She said to baby him as much as possible. You heard that? Baby him as much as possible. Alright guys, so basically Bo was like telling the doctor like if it comes up like everything normal, it's just most likely a sprain. She's like most likely, but she's like I can almost guarantee you that it's some type of fracture just because of the way it's looking, the way he's moving it, the way he's babying it. She ordered his x-ray stat, so we're gonna go head to Quest right now and get him his x-rays. And I asked her too, I was like, is that like the most common in kids? She said it actually is. And she said normally when they do break it, they don't cry. Like they'll cry as soon as it happens and then they'll be whiny in between, but they won't be physically like super crying.
I don't know, I've never really broken like a major bone, so I don't know how it feels, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, in my head, I'm like, somebody breaks a bone, especially a baby, like they're gonna be like hella in pain.
But we have to get these x-rays done and basically just wait for a call from them to get him scheduled in with the orthopedic. They don't know how long it's gonna take for him to actually get in, but everything will be scheduled by today. So it freaking sucks because we don't even know how long he's gonna be without like even knowing what kind of fracture it is,
well,
and all that.
Like I hope he freaking gets a cast today. Like it's gonna suck him right around. Because he fell on it early.
Out of all my 4 kids, like, of course it'd be Zayden, my baby.
I thought he told you that. Zayden's gonna be like our wild one.
One eternity later.
Hey guys, so we actually just got done doing the x-rays. I literally lost it in the waiting room. I felt like it didn't freaking hit me till I was like sitting there and I was like, my poor baby. We got done with the x-rays. He did really good. I had to sit there and like kind of guide and hold his arm so that he doesn't move. That way they could properly take the x-ray photos. Because it is on stat order, his pediatrician should be able to have results within like the next couple hours. I did end up, in the meantime, because it was like about an hour and a half wait, I did end up walking over to the pharmacy that they had like around the other, you know, building. So I got him some Motrin. I had gave him Motrin like about an hour ago. I mean, it looks like it kicked in because now he's using his hands and all that without feeling any pain. Doctor just said to keep him medicated, to alternate Motrin and Tylenol every 3 hours, and to just, you know, baby him as much as possible. So I'm gonna be doing that, huh, baby? You crazy boy. Yeah, you crazy boy. You can give mama a heart attack. Bo had to go pick up the caddy, and then he has to go pick up the kids here in a little bit. So I'm gonna go run to McDonald's, get to McDonald's real quick to get food in our system. We're already gonna be 2, and we have yet to have anything in our system. Yeah, Bebe? Yeah. 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 You did that? Then we'll circle back with you guys as soon as we get the call from the doctor. Because as of right now, everything's gonna be literally at standstill. We need to wait for the doctor to give us a call that we could get the scheduling done for like the next step. Alright guys, so we are actually home. I went to go pick up JJ, and guess what? I had to take JJ to urgent care because his wrist is now messed up. He's been complaining of his arm hurting for like the last couple of days, but when Bo was checking it, he's like, oh, it's fine, like you could move it, it's not broken. But today when I picked him up from school, he was telling me that his wrist really hurts, like when he moves it around. It hurts, and then when I looked at it, it was hella swollen, like it's pretty swollen. So I made him an appointment to go to urgent care tonight. We have a class here in a little bit, so we're gonna get that situated. And then I have to take JJ to urgent care. Hopefully we get the call about Zayden today. But since we gave him Motrin, he's actually really mobile. I think the Motrin kicked in and he's not really in pain. Look at him. Look at him. What happened, mommy? You hurt your hand?
Yeah.
Be careful, Pepe. You gotta be careful. Look, he's actually putting weight on it. So I don't know if the Motrin kicked in or if he's just feeling a lot better. Praying that it was just like a little sprain. Yeah. Oh, no, sí le duele. ¿Ya ves? It does hurt, huh? It hurts? Are you playing with Lola? Dale five.
Give me
Dale
five.
papa.
Give me five.
Ooh.
Give me five.
Yeah. Show them your swollen wrist. Look how swollen that shit is. Dang, you could hella see it on the camera. This one's flat, and look how swollen this one is. I called urgent care to make sure that they had like x-ray available on site, and they did. So we are going to get JJ situated tonight. If my life couldn't get any more complicated, guys. Are you giving Lola food? Are you giving Lola food? You guys are lucky that you guys are left-handed, because you guys hurt your right hand. We'll keep you guys updated when we have more information. And I just want to say thank you guys for all the prayers. I did go on IG and ask you guys for prayers, and you guys have been so loving. Thank you guys for that, and I'll definitely come back and keep you guys updated.
When the results come back that his arm's not broken, I don't want to hear nothing. That from whatever I say from now on is the truth. Because I know what I'm talking about.
Us moms, let me know. Y'all are like me.
Hell, this fool's wild. Look at him.
Yeah, because he's on Motrin and Tylenol. He's hella medicated right
Look,
now.
give me bumps. Other hand, that one.
Let me bumps.
He was throwing stuff at me earlier.
Okay. Are yummy?
So we're just waiting on the call, guys, from the doctor.
I ended up calling, and I asked them that when am I supposed to receive a call, because I haven't yet. So they already received the lab work or the x-rays. They're just waiting for doctor to review it. So now it's just a matter of time. So they said that she could be calling anytime between now and a little bit after 5.
Think your wrist is broken? You think it's broken?
Nah, he's medicated.
Look, he's lifted and everything now, look. Earlier, what's funny though, is this morning he wouldn't even lift it up. He was hella lazy.
Yeah, we didn't give him no meds. We
Look,
literally just gave him meds.
He couldn't even do that this morning. Now look at him. Look at this dude. Hey! Hey! Zayden, where you going?
Look at his hair, how curly it is.
Look at that. Look. You gotta be
I'm currently here at the urgent care with JJ. So a little update on Zayden. I did not get no freaking call. I called his pediatrician around like 4:35, and they basically said that his x-rays were in, but doctors still had to review it. So I don't know if it just, she didn't have time, or if we're just gonna get the call tomorrow morning. We are still keeping Zayden pretty medicated, like alternating Motrin and Tylenol every 3 hours, to make sure that he doesn't experience no pain, because ever since he woke up from his nap, like, he's been good. He hasn't been really complaining of his arm. He's actually been utilizing his arm. So I hope it's not just the medicine, and like his hand is like pretty healed. So I'm hoping that we hear good news with Zayden tomorrow. But we have JJ here. He is about to get seen right now. He just got done with vitals. We are hoping it is all good and JJ just has a sprain or something. If they do need x-rays done, the good thing is that they do have x-rays here on site. Can you imagine if you had to sit the baseball season out, bro? Would you be sad? A heck of sad, huh? I was at home with the kids, getting them all showered up and ready for bed, so by the time we get home, we can just relax. It's been a long day, guys. All right, guys, so we are officially back home, and JJ does not have no fracture. Yay! We're just waiting to hear if Zayden gets the amazing good news too, but there is swelling there for JJ, and he has to take it easy with sports. He has to give his body a break and let it heal for the next couple days to reduce the swelling. He does have to keep it bandaged like this for the next couple days. I told him to make sure. Remember your leg, bro? Dude, you guys gave me freaking heart attack after heart attack. But are you happy you don't have a fracture? He was low-key so upset if he was gonna have a fracture, because he wouldn't be able to play baseball. All the pretty girls walk like... Babe, I got your drink, but me and JJ did go get some bobas. I got your drink. You thought I forgot about you, babe? You know I didn't forget about you, babe. Boba. There you go. Let me see, mommy. All the... You gotta chew it, okay?
I'm chewing it.
Good job. Mama, all the pretty girls walk like this. Whoa.
Okay,
All the pretty girls walk like this. This. We're gonna go ahead and end it here, and then we will see y'all in the morning. Follow back up. Hopefully I get the call. If I don't get the call, I'm gonna call myself and demand some freaking answers. Dile bye. Yeah. Besitos.
He's strawberry.
Whoa, you got strawberry in there? Bumps. Woo. Dile bye. Give me 5. Look, he wants to give me 5. Oh, you're so cute. Come here. I just love my baby. I just love him. And he got poop. Yeah. And you stinky boy. Daddy just left you poop like that? No. Alright guys, so we finally have an update. We've been calling all morning. Finally, we were able to get through, and we got amazing news. Zayden just has a severe sprain is what she said. No fracture. They did say for him to try to like lay off that wrist for a little bit, but he's a baby. I kind of already
knew. Might as well just give me a PhD, you know what I'm saying?
We haven't had to medicate him at all today. He complained a little bit about his wrist, but it wasn't bad, so
I kind of figured it wasn't
progress.
I kind of figured it wasn't like broke yesterday evening, because after like 24 hours, like he kind of got back to his normal self, like running around. He kind of fell on it, and it wasn't like he wasn't holding it no more.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah, sprains are actually worse than a break. They're way more painful, because obviously your hands go like ways they're not supposed to go. You have ligaments. So that's when a sprain actually becomes kind of like scary, because you could tear a ligament instead of a fracture. And ligaments obviously are hella painful. So they basically told us to wait 2 weeks. And if the pain doesn't go away, basically, they're going to have to do MRIs. And I told Maria, I said, when they do MRIs, that's when they're going to check like the ligament and make sure nothing's like pulled or stretched.
But I feel like it's been progress. It feels really bothering him today. He would have still been babying the arm. Yeah, he hasn't babied the arm all day today.
The only thing that kind of hurts is when he twists it like this. But I mean,
oh, look it. I know. Tell Daddy, leave my baby alone.
It's sprung, so it's just like his daddy on his mama.
But you know what?
You didn't get the joke.
I did, babe.
Then why aren't you laughing at none of my jokes?
Because I'm trying to be serious about the situation. I think what I'm more like mad about is that when we left the doctor's office, she guaranteed that it was freaking broken. Like, I just feel like
that's why I kept.
She should have never said.
It's
like,
for sure fractured.
Yeah, she's like, I'm almost guaranteed it's a fracture. Like, she shouldn't have done that.
She didn't say that until I literally, before I walked out, I said, okay, so worst comes to worst, if it's not fractured, like what step? She's like, oh, I'm 100% guaranteed that it's fractured. Yeah. That's when I was like.
I feel like so that's when I started
the whole day, and then the doctor got the results yesterday, literally at 4:30, and they didn't tell us. And then Maria calls this morning, she's like, hey, can I get the results? Like, oh, they haven't reviewed them. And then like an hour passed, and I was like, man, F this. I called, I said, hey, you guys have the results. Can I get like results? If my son's wrist is literally broke, like we need to take the right steps to get this fixed. Like if it's broke, I don't need him falling on it. He's a child, and then, you know what I mean, cause more damage. They're like, oh yeah, let me check the results. And they're like, oh, so from the results, it's a high sprain. I was like, bro, y'all could have told us this shit yesterday.
To give us some validation or clarification on what's going on. I'm just happy that, you know, it could have been a lot worse and it wasn't. I do want to say that we appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for all your prayers. Your guys' prayers, you know, work. You know, God answered our prayers. Like I said, JJ is the same thing. He has a severe sprain too, so he has to lay off his hand for a little while.
Yeah, but JJ too, we couldn't. I was like, bro, you haven't like done nothing crazy. Like, I'm so confused on where your soreness is coming from. I was like, you haven't gone to wrestling.
It's because he said he fell.
No, but then I forgot he fell. He forgot because we rearranged his room, and then he thought his bed was there, and he went back to sit on his bed. You know how like you jump, whatever, and his ass literally missed his whole bed, and I was like, well, that explains it. But so everything's cool, guys.
Yeah, so thank you guys again for all your love, your concerns, and your prayers. We really love and appreciate each and every one of you guys for taking the time out of your day. Say a little prayer for Zayden. But this concludes today's video, guys. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. And if you haven't shopped Maria Stella Fashion, make sure to do so, guys. Use code BABE30 at checkout to receive 30% off your order.
Also, too, if you haven't already, make sure to follow us on all social medias. Our handles are listed down below.
But before we do completely end today's video, our post notification shout out goes to
Suya's Life.
Shout out to you. And if you do want a future post notification shout out, all you have to do is
subscribe to our channel, turn your post notification on, hit the little bell, bing, and comment something to love.
We love you guys, and we'll see you guys in our next video.
Deuces.
Dale besitos. Hey, dale besitos.
As always. Hey, look, we was doing good. good, now we doing better. This love I got for you too much, I can't measure. New cars, new crib, we look good together. It's us always, but I'm thinking us forever.
Girl, you got what I need. Racing for your love, I'm going high speed. I can put you on, can play for my team. Once you get a taste, you tell me don't.